I can't make this up.
Hey my roses, today we're going to be talking about how baby Z got here. You guys, y'all constantly keep asking me, where's the pictures of the baby? We want to see the baby. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just want to celebrate her life with me, and I understand because y'all are my YouTube family. But if you was my YouTube family, you guys would follow me on Snapchat and y'all would see her pictures, because her pictures have been up. It's been on Snap. I just haven't posted her on Instagram and stuff like that. Like, I really don't want her. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, I don't feel like I'm no celebrity or whatnot, because I don't want her pictures up, you know, on there. And I have family that has shared her over Facebook and stuff like that. But I posted her on Snap, and then I just don't feel comfortable right now putting her on Instagram. I mean, this is my prefaces, my way of not just, you know, just putting my baby picture up there. That's just me. But as you see, I did share a picture of her on here, and in my what you call it, that y'all, I done forgot what it was called. But y'all seen her in the little pic thing, and I'll put some more pictures up here of her, here sharing her with you guys. So, the days this all took place, I want to say the 18th, the 19th, and the 20th. This is all taking place, you guys. During my pregnancy, I had been. And we about to start really talking technical here, since you guys want to know how she got here. So, I kept constantly wiping myself. You know, this one had to been like 2 weeks before, and it was this green stuff coming out, this green mucusy stuff coming out, and I'm like, bro, what is this? Cause like, I'm getting scared. I don't know if I got any kind of bacteria. Am I infected with something? But B, I need to know what this is. So, you know, I went on Google. I went Google it, and I Googled everything. And you guys, I really need to stop, because recently I had to sent myself in a whole disrespectful ass train. Disrespectful train. But anyway, let me check on the baby real quick. Make sure she's alright. Alright. So, like I was saying, yes, I'm in my squeaky chair. It just kept coming out, so I'm like, bruh, what is this green stuff? So I went Googled it, and it said that it was part of my mucus plug coming out, but it was okay for it to come out because it does regenerate itself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, regenerate? Like some alien type stuff going on? Or what? And y'all, before y'all do me, I know this background is ugly right here because I didn't put anything. I just immediately started recording. Like, I'm in the process of moving out the place that I'm in, trying to find somewhere to go, because right now I'm gonna talk to y'all about that in another video, because we're talking about baby. But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna really get into that. But yeah. And she was like, that's part of your mucus plug, it regenerate. And I'm like, bro, this is some alien type shit. Like, I didn't know something in your body can regenerate. Or if I'm even saying that right, but I think that was right. Regenerate. I'm like, bro, that's some alien type stuff. Like, you regenerate an arm or a leg or a head. That's an alien. Like, a mucus plug is regenerating back in the inside, closing back up as it comes out. Like, that's what you telling me? That's what she was telling me. So, it was coming out. So, during that time, those 2 weeks that it was doing that, day 18, the mucus plug changed color on me. It wasn't no longer green. It was dark brown. Like, as if, you know how your period is when your period is ending. And when I was wiping myself, it was that brown color. So I'm getting scared and worried, like maybe something is going on with her in my belly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I hope she's okay, because, you know, as I Googled, it was like the placenta could have erupted or something like this. I'm like, bro, like, I gotta call the doctor. I gotta see why is it doing this? You know what I'm saying? Call the doctor. Doctor wasn't even in. I had to talk to some other kind of nurse thing. To be honest, I didn't want to talk to her, so I hung up. So I didn't never even knew or found out that if the baby was okay. So y'all, I don't know why I hung up, but you know she was kicking and everything, and I was like, you know what? You really need to get off of Google because you're making yourself cray right now. You know. Crazy. So I'm like, yo, I'm just, you know, praying to God. I'm like, God, just please let my baby be okay in my stomach. Please don't be letting that, you know, me lose her. I don't want to have to lose her because I didn't read so many um so many different what I want to say, stories about women losing their babies when they got to full, you know, for full term. The placenta had to, you know, wrapped around the baby neck. The baby died. You know, all that type of stuff going through my head and scaring the hell out of me. So I'm like, bruh, I just hope that my baby's okay. But I feel her kicking and moving and rambling. So I'm like, she's okay. She's okay. God, please let my baby be okay because I really want her to come. You know what I'm saying? I really want her here. You know, then day 18, it got to the point where it was a whole lot more. Did I say 18? Maybe it's the 19. 19. The 19, it was a whole lot more coming out. So I'm like, the hook, like, is this really all supposed to be coming out? But went back to Google again and Googled it, that it was normal. It was normal. And when that does that, that means you may have your baby in the next 2 days or I forgot how many hours after. And I'm like, yo, and I'm taking pictures. I'm showing my husband, and he's like, bro, don't be sending that shit to my phone. It was like, man, if that's what that is though, bruh, it means that she's coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how he's like, that means she coming. Like, but don't be sending that to my phone, man. That's nasty. And as I sent it, he was hitting a whole bunch of alphabets on the phone. I'm like, bro, why you sending me all those alphabets to the phone? That don't make sense. What you trying to text me? It was like, man, I'm trying to push the picture up so I don't have to see it. Because I kept constantly sending him pictures. I guess I was torturing him with it. I don't care. You put her up in there, you gonna see what the hell I'm going through, okay? And my sister-in-law, she was like, I want to see. Let me see. Send a picture to me. I said, I don't know if I want to send it in this group message because I don't know if my other sis want to see or my mother-in-law want to see this nastiness. She was like, well, just send it to my phone, you know. So I sent it to her. And she was looking, and she was like, and she's going to school for nursing. So, you know, I'm going to definitely, y'all, I'm touching all in my head, y'all. I don't know why. But she, stuff like that, like, I seriously think she, like, looking at nasty stuff. Like, nasty stuff, like, stuff with blood and stuff like that. And I think she's into that. But, because she didn't care about seeing it. And I guess in being a nurse, you're going to have to see that regardless. You know, so she was like, yep, that's what that is. That's your mucus plug coming out, and you could possibly be having her, you know, like Google said, you could possibly be having her in whatever hours or the next few days. And I was like, I'm not ready. Pineapples. I'm not ready yet. You know what I'm saying? She was just laughing, but she was like, "You better get ready because we've been waiting on Baby Z. All of them was like that. We've been waiting on Baby Z, so she better come on here." You know what I'm saying? So, and I also want to mention, as this mucus plug was coming out, I was having contractions. They were hurting like a bitch, and I was taking it, bro. I was having these contractions they wasn't. I wouldn't say they were at a 10, but they were at like a 6, a mild 6. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like pain anyway, so it was hurting. And so like I was like, man. And I was just, instead of moving around, I was like telling my husband, I gotta clean my house, I gotta wipe my walls down. I'm afraid that I may have her sometime the next day or the day after that. I said, I think I'm not gonna last. And he was like, man, you need to sit down. I was like, no, I need to clean up. I need to start washing. And y'all, And that's exactly what I did. I washed my covers. I washed um everything you could think of, from the living room down to my room. I wiped the walls with Lysol. You know what I'm saying? And I guess y'all wondering why you wiped your walls down. Well, being around older people, when you're having a baby, you know, that's what they do. They wipe the walls down, I guess, to make sure that your house is clean. And bringing a baby that doesn't have shots yet, or you know, into this foreign place, because she's been in your stomach for so long, you know what I'm saying, she's not used to other the environment, I want to say. So I just wanted to make sure that she wasn't sick. The kids were going to school, and you know, kids bring back all kind of colds and infections and things like that. So I'm guessing that's the reason why. But I wiped down my walls with Lysol, cleaned my bed sheets, cleaned the doorknobs. I cleaned my bathroom. I had my daughter clean her day bathroom. And during that time, I was just like, in my head, I'm like, she's coming. I know she's coming, because I just know my body. I know she's coming. So we on the 20th. That was Sunday, and I know this from like the back of my hair. Sunday, that's when I started doing all that cleaning up, and I was hurting. And you know what I'm saying, I was just mainly focused on trying to get my house clean, and my daughter needed her hair done. And I was sitting down doing my daughter's hair. I felt this contraction that hurted me so bad. I almost yanked the plait off of my daughter's hair like this. And she was like, "Mom, what you doing?" I said, "I'm sorry. I was trying to clench on something. It hurted just that bad." So, you know, I clenched on something, because, and her hair was the first thing that I had, because I was already braiding it. So she was like, "Mom, what you doing?" I was like, "Girl, I had to clench on something because I'm hurting. I gotta get your hair done." That's all I'm thinking about, getting stuff done. Because you guys, once I get started on something, like, I'm gonna finish it. Period. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna sit down, because if I do, I'm gonna get lazy and I ain't gonna want to do it no more. So I was just like, I gotta get this done. Now, Sunday, well, no, I think it was that morning, I woke up out of my sleep because this contraction hurted me so bad. It woke me up out of my sleep. It had to be like 4:30. I do remember it was 4:30, and this contraction woke me completely out of my darn sleep. You hear me? It woke me up. Like, I felt like something just grabbed my stomach and said, "Bitch." I swear to God, I felt like I said, "Bitch." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "Yo." You know what I'm saying? I jumped up. I was like, "Man, what the hell?" So I went to the bathroom to go use it. When I used it, I had blood on the tissue paper. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell? Went back to Google. I'm like, bro, I have blood on the paper, so what does this mean? You know what I'm saying? It was like, that's bloody show. That means you finna have your baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not trying to have her at home. It's 4:30, and I know no, ma'am. No. I was like, no, I'm not trying to have that girl here. And, you know, at 5, you know, I was just laying there and I was contracting so bad. So I pulled up my app that does the contraction tracker, and I was contracting them bitches. You hear me? And it was like every 14 minutes, my contraction lasted for about 60 seconds. So that's a minute. So every time they were like 14 minutes apart, but 60 minutes every 60 minutes. You know, so I'm like, bro, these have to be real contractions, because those Braxton Hicks that I was having throughout the whole, y'all, when I tell y'all I was having Braxton Hicks like crazy, like it was every single day I was having those fake ass things. Like it was like, why was I having these fake ass contractions like this? It was like, I think I had those things for at least 4 or 5 weeks. I'm telling you, I had those. So I knew they were real because I went to crying, and I was trying to get my kids ready for school, And I was by myself doing it. And my daughter, she was like, "Ma, is you okay?" Cause y'all, I was hurting. I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Lord, what the hell?" Like, it was hurting, y'all. And like I said, I can't stand pain. So she was like, "Ma, you want me to help you get Amir and Malik ready for school? You look like you hurting pretty bad." I was like, please help me. Just please help me. She was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go brush their teeth and wash their face for you." And she did that. So by the time she did that, it was time for her to go catch her bus. It was like 6:30. And I was like, "Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much." She was like, "You're welcome, Mom, but I'm gonna catch you later. If you had a baby, I'm sure we gonna know." I was like, "Yeah, you gonna know." So as I was trying to put their clothes on and bend down, y'all, oh my God, it hurted so bad. Like, every movement, anything, I had to catch the wall. Like, seriously, catch the wall. No. No, I wasn't catching the wall like that. I was too much in pain, man. But yeah. Yeah, so I was just clenching and catching the wall every time I could, y'all. I was having them motherfuckers every minute. And I just had to get them ready for school. I was just determined to get them out to school, because if I was to go to the hospital, I couldn't have them with me. So I just had to make sure they was up and gone. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I got them on the bus, which their bus came around 7:20, I sent the picture to my husband with the bloody show. He didn't want to see that either. He was like, "Bro, what is wrong with you?" I said, "Man, I am having full-blown contractions." And he must have knew that I was going to the hospital that same day, because he did not get up to go to work. He did not get up to go to work. He was like, "Okay, I'm coming. I'm on my way. I'm about to what did he say? He was like, I gotta get dressed, gotta brush my teeth, wash my face." I'm like, "Bro, you just don't do that. Just come on." Cause he was at a smile. I was like, "Bro, just come on. Just come on. Let's go." And y'all, when I tell y'all no lie, he takes forever. He takes forever. Forever. I'm like, "Bro, man, I'm hurting, dog. Like, what you doing?" Like, "Man, I'm hurting. Come on." You know what I'm saying? I was getting agitated and aggravated and mad, because, like, dog, these contractions was really hurting me. And then I as I was sitting there doing the tracker, they were coming every 12 minutes. And it was every 12 minutes, every I want to say, I don't want to be too dramatic about it, but they was coming like every 30 seconds. And I'm like, bruh, in the car holding on. He got a truck, so I'm like in the truck holding on the thing. I was like, bruh, oh my God. And the hospital is like, I don't know how long the hospital is away from the house, but they wrong for that. But I was like, oh my God. Oh, then Cardi B come on. I'm like, "If you wanted to." So like, I can't help. I like to sing. I couldn't help it. So I'm like, bruh. So we finally get there, and this woman gonna ask me, "You show these not the Braxton Hicks? You show these the real ones?" Babe, I'm crying. These gonna get as real as they gonna get. You really gonna ask me that? You gonna ask me if I'm showing these the real ones? That aggravated me to the T. Like, I'm crying. I'm walking around here holding the bed, like, literally like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, come on. Like, so they got me in the process, like, they was waiting on they had to call my doctor. Because when I called the girl, like, around when about 7 something, I called my doctor's office, my OBGYN. And the nurse was like, "You need to immediately go to the hospital. Just go." So that's what I did. And my doctor was already in the hospital. She was delivering babies, and it was and the date was August 21st, and that was when the solar eclipse was happening. So I had my baby August 21st during the solar eclipse, and it was like, I was like, "Oh, she want to be a solar eclipse baby, huh?" So they set all my stuff up, and y'all, the one thing that I hate is having the epidural in my back. I hate it. I don't like getting stuck with needles. To say that I have like 5 tattoos, I just don't like getting stuck repeatedly. You know when you get tattoos, it's just like. But actually getting poked, y'all, that's the one thing I hated. But I knew that I had to get this epidural, because if I didn't, I was gonna be in straight pain. Because with my son Amir, you guys, I did not have any medicine, so I felt everything, and I hurt like hell. So y'all, natural birth, I said I will never do that again ever. So it was either natural birth or epidural. So I got the epidural instead, because I wasn't going through that pain. And the man kept sticking me in my back constantly like the other man. But this man, he was pretty fast though. He knew that the needle that he had wasn't going in, so he had to go get a bigger needle. And y'all, I try not to turn around because I don't like seeing that. Because last time I seen it with Malik, and I seen that long ass needle and blood was all over his hands, I could have fainted. You feel me? I could have fainted. So, cause I'm not into all that. I'm not. But he was like, I gotta go get another needle. Excuse me, because this needle's not working. It probably was too small because my back kind of thick back there. So once he got that thick needle, it was like that. It was so fast, and like I was like, cause I forgot how everything felt. So I was like, bro, I'm supposed to be have ringing in my ears, and my legs supposed to be jerking and just jerking like that. He was like, yes, your leg is gonna start jerking around, or just moving, and you're gonna have a little ringing in your ears, but that's okay, cause that's perfectly normal. That means it's working. And y'all, once the medicine kicked in, I was in heaven. I didn't feel anything anymore. And the lady was like, oh, you okay now, huh? I was like, yeah, I'm okay, bitch. These real contractions, babe. So I knew how. I didn't say all that. But the lady, she was nice though. She was holding me, trying to make, because I do not, like I said, I do not like getting poked by needles, and my nerves were so bad because I'm sitting here. I had the music playing to block out everything, but y'all, I was paying too much attention to how he was pressing on my back, like trying to get it in, and I hate that noise that it make once you put the epidural. It's like it's like this crackling noise, and I cannot stand that goddamn noise. That's why I had my music on. Okay, so I had everything, and my mother-in-law, she all crump. She ready. She like, yeah, she about to have baby Z. She was all crump, babe. She wanted to be there for the birth of Z. I let her stay in there because I didn't care. I didn't mind. Her ass get nervous. She had to talking about she was cold. She wasn't cold. She was up in there. She was sitting all perfectly fine. And I think I was about 8 or 9 centimeters. And she was all, oh yeah, baby, see it coming or whatever like that. So she was sitting on the sofa. And they kept constantly checking me. They was like, yeah, you had a good 10, but she hasn't dropped yet. I'm like, well, what that's supposed to feel like? She said, you gonna know what it feel like when she drop. And y'all, when she said that, I said like 2 minutes after, I felt my butt. I like under my butt, you could feel it felt heavy, like I had to boo boo. So I was like, I felt the drop. Like I think I'm about to call a woman. I called her, and she was like, yep, that's it. She was like, well, she right there. And I'm like, well, where the doctor at? My mother-in-law back there and got nervous. She talking about it was cold. Girl, I looked over there. She was like this. She had a hood. She was like this. That's how she was, y'all. She was over there like that, and I looked over at her. I say, now your ass nervous. Now you about to see me give birth. She said, no, it's cold. Ain't no goddamn cold. Your ass nerves bad. And it was so funny. It was funny to me, cause she be talking all that shit. So my husband and his ass, he gets nauseous looking at all that stuff. Like he really didn't want to even. I asked him, did he want to cut the cord? Cause she had, by that time when when my doctor came back in, it was time to push. And I said I might have pushed her 4 times, and she was out. I said 4 or 5 times, and she was out. And oh my God, it was the most beautifulest thing in the world to hear her cry and actually be welcomed into the world, and me not have any complications or problems. The only thing I think I had was anemia, and from me having anemia, I was shaking and shivering and jerking, and I couldn't keep myself still, so I was like just shaking all over the place. So that was the most beautifulest thing. I was so happy to see her. The lady put her on my chest. I was like, you know what? You can get her off of me, because she got blood all on her and I'm about to faint. And my doctor like, here, you want a bag so you don't throw up? I was like, no, just get her off of me. Just move her. Thank you. Y'all, I'm not into all that blood and stuff. I let her lay there for maybe 10 seconds, and I was like, oh, look at my baby, but you can take her. I guess the girl was like, okay, we're gonna go clean her off. Yeah, but also she had, from that cervical, the cervix and all that, she had a lot of mucus from the mucus plug, I'm guessing, leaking and all that, and my water bag was actually already broken, and I didn't know. Well, actually, I think I already did know that my water bag was broken, because all that week I constantly had to keep changing my drawers, but it wasn't a big gush. It wasn't no leaking. It was just me wet all the time. So I'm thinking that's my hormones. Whole time my water bag broke, and my doctor didn't even know that. Cause when she tried to break my water bag, nothing came out. She was like, "There's nothing there." I said, I told her, I told you my water bag broke when I was there. Crazy. But anyway. So yes, she was here. We were happy. She weighed 6 pounds. Was it 6 pounds? 6'6". She weighed 6 pounds 6 ounces. She was 19 inches. Had a lot of hair. She has a lot of hair. And I will insert a clip of my little baby right here. This is her right now. Right now. I'm not gonna give y'all any of the hospital pictures. Y'all might not want them, cause they took pictures of her butt ass naked and everything, but. If I share that, I might share that. I don't know. But this is her right now. That's Baby Z. We call her Baby Z. And it's just a blessing. Just a blessing. And this, y'all, this is my last baby. I ain't having no more babies, you know. I wanted 2 girls. I at least wanted another girl. I asked God to please bless me with another girl. And he blessed me. He gave me another girl. And I'm entirely happy with that. And this is my last little baby. And everything, and let me see, what else can I share with you guys. I gave y'all how much she weighed. I gave her how many inches she was. I mean, I don't know. During this whole pregnancy, I only gained 10 pounds, and I'm working on losing weight. Yes, ma'am, I'm working on losing weight. And I currently got a respiratory infection. You guys, where that shit come from, I don't know. I'm trying to get rid of it. But I'm doing much better, because for the first time, I think I had it for like 3-4 days, and that's another reason why I hadn't been actually recording, because my throat and everything has just been awful. So I just been eating soup and oatmeal, because it's been hard trying to swallow food down. I'm trying to think about why I've been going back and forth to the doctors as well with Sahara, is because she had her thyroid levels were up pretty high, so she's been to the hospital like every week now, so they can see if they okay. Got a and I mean every week since she was born, with the thyroid level thing. So, and it's September now, and just got a call back today that her thyroid levels are normal, but they want to check her again for a 2-month appointment. So you guys, please keep us in your prayers that her thyroid levels go down. If you guys don't know what thyroids are, I suggest you go Google it. It's something with being in the throat and the glands that processes growth and things like that. That, you know, help her grow, and with her metabolism and things like that. But she's okay. She's been eating pretty well. She gained 7 pounds. I don't know how much she weighs right now, but she had to gain 7 pounds since then. And everything's been okay with her. She's very alert. She's very nosy. She's moving right now. About to wake up. And I'm probably going to have to go over there and get her right now. So I'm going to end this video. And I just want to tell you guys, just like I said, just please keep us in your prayers and pray that Baby Z thyroid levels are completely down next month. And I'm happy about showing this, sharing my baby pictures with you guys and this story. And I will catch you guys next week. And I love you. Bye.